All right. Well, welcome back to Anna Chaos Studio. Now, this is I don't want to say a one-off video, but this past weekend I made it back to Daiso and I realized that they went ahead and they updated a lot of the art supplies section. Unfortunately, I did try to record at the actual store. The music was so loud, no matter what I tried to do, it just wouldn't, it would either flag me for copyright or the other problem is that you couldn't hear me over the music. So we're going to do a little bit something different this time around, which I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to just record myself talking over what I was looking at so that way I can make this video. So I apologize for the unusual format for this, but dude, the music was loud. I don't know what else to say. So let's take a closer look at what I saw. Okay, so when I went to Daiso, this actually caught me off guard because it's been a little bit since I've been at the store, and I realized they added this huge stationery section, and I'm sure we do like gel pens or anything with inks. And this is very robust compared to the last time I was here, and they had a decent selection of different types of ink, medium and like marker medium, and then on top of that, they had a pretty good array of colors. The only negative that I saw, and you can see it right there, is that their price is $250 per pen, which if you're trying to make a full set, it's a little steep. So you'll be looking at like $30. And but if you just kind of want to experiment with a medium, you just want to just spend a couple of dollars, this is actually not too bad. But if you want a full set, maybe I would suggest just to grab it one or two, test them out. And then if you really want to go back, then try to get a professional set because it's a lot. They did kind of beefed up their stationery sections. You can see right here they have like basic pencils and pens. They hit a couple markers and stuff like that next to this large assortment of stationeries. But all in all, it was not bad. Like I was pretty surprised by what I saw. Okay, so I pretty much, there was some pretty new stuff in here. So last time they had the watercolors on the rack, but they seem to have added more to their color selection. They had watercolors and acrylics in individual packs, and then over here they had the usual sketchbooks. I will say it's kind of an anemic for a sketchbook, but it's $2.20. What can you do? They did have several different highlighters and different things, and they still have all the Japanese like brush pens and like the actual like actually dip pens which we tried before. And this was kind of intriguing. I was actually kind of tempting to grab this. This is like, I believe this is like a basic like carving tool set, but I'm like, I don't have a need for it. I don't do any carving, so I just kind of put it back. But for the most part, they still have some of the basics. And unfortunately, they were out of some of the dry brush pens sets, but you can still buy them individually at the store. All right, with that, guys, I appreciate you guys joining me in today's video. Like I said, today was kind of like out of the norm, ordinary. I was hoping to get this done on Saturday, but life happens. But for most part, what the main reason why I like to visit some of these like discount stores is because one, if you're like me, I have some anxiety, and on top of that, I'm very like money conscious. I've always been very frugal most of my adult life, and I believe that yes, it's good to have better art supplies, but you have to kind of work yourself up to those art supplies. So you can give someone the best art supplies on the planet, and if they don't have the skill set, it's not gonna matter. It's still gonna look like doo doo. Let's just call it what it is. So I always encourage people, especially when they're not sure about a new medium, to just go to your local discounter store, whether it's Daiso, Dollar Tree, Five Below. Pick up something, experiment, have fun with it, and learn from it. And you sometimes you can use mixed media. It doesn't matter. You spend a couple dollars in it. So that's why I always like to go to these little discounter stores and say, like, ooh, what can I find there? And can I experiment with it? Absolutely. And that's pretty much what I like to do. And that's pretty much what I highly encourage people to do. To just go, do not be afraid. When it's just you and your pad, just pretty much just have fun. Have fun, relax, and make something that you like. And even if it looks bad, it doesn't matter because you didn't spend a fortune. You're just experimenting and learning and building up your life experience with these supplies. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys for joining me today. Like I said, I thought it was great that Daiso actually added that additional stationery section that if you like to draw in pen, which I like to do, I was like, whoa, this is a great selection. So yeah, I just appreciate you guys joining me. If you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. And like I said, I still keep an eye out for other discount products. I know I still need to do the wash. I still have that from Five Below. That's on my to-do list. But currently, right now, I'm trying to burn through the markers. One of the things that I want to do is just alternating between doing lessons and then doing art. So that way I don't burn myself out in between everything else that I do. So there should be a couple art videos coming up here in the near future. And that's pretty much all I have planned. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys. If you like this content, like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And thank you for always joining me. Talk to you guys later. Cheers.